Hi guys, it's Brookelynne and welcome to my channel. So today's video is going to be my top 5 favourite lipsticks. Now these are liquid lipsticks and I do tend to wear normal lipsticks, but I prefer the formula of liquid lipsticks. Love how you can overdraw your lips with them without using lip liner. I love how long they last and everything. And I do love, not so much the dry liquid lipsticks, I do love the ones that have a slight tack to them but still last all day. And I'm going to get into my formulas. I love like the brands and the formulas, and some of these have been in my collection for years. Obviously I've bought different shades of one brand. Some of them are more recent loves, so I'll get into it. I've got them all here, so yeah, they're all here on my bed and I'm going to lift the one that is closest to me. I just lifted there now. This is actually the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink Liquid Lipstick in the shade Romantic. It's a bright pink, my favourite. It actually reminds me of the Gerard Cosmetics Coachella Liquid Lipstick. If you've been around my channel for years, you will know that I loved Coachella and I want to get it back in my collection at some point. But this liquid lipstick's more easy accessible to me. I can go out to shop and just buy it, like go out to the drugstore or whatever, pick it up. There's one around the corner of my house. You can just go pick it up, and if I wanted a colour and have it. Whereas Gerard Cosmetics, I have to order from their American website. I don't think you can get it in the UK. It's accessible anymore. It's what it used 2 years ago. But these kind of remind me of like the formula, like the long lasting, the longevity of this is comparable to the Gerard Cosmetics Hydra Matte liquid lipsticks. They're slightly more tacky than the Hydra Mattes. The Hydra Mattes do dry down more matte, but they're comfortable. They're like one of the rare matte formulas that are really, really comfortable. These do dry down matte but have a tack to them. If you ever remember the Urban Decay liquid lipsticks, like they were in like a purple tube, I think. Grey, purple, like that type of steely tube. I used to love them. I had a couple of shades like 7 years ago. The same formula. It reminds me of the Urban Decay ones. I'm not sure they still have them anymore. But if you know what I'm on about, which liquid lipstick I'm on about, you'll know, same type of tack to them. Some people hate that tack on their lips. I actually don't mind it because it does last all day. So the number is 30 if you're wondering the exact number, the actual number, whatever. I tried to say 2 words into one. I don't know why I do that sometimes. But yeah, number 30 Romantic. And I'm telling you, this is so pigmented. It's so pigmented. It just one swipe and you have full pigment on your lips. And this, once you put it on, once it dries down, this will stay on your lips from the moment you put it on until you're going to bed to take your makeup off at night time. Still have a full lipstick on, like hardly any fading. It's amazing formula and it is around £10 I believe, but if you can get it from Savers, it's cheaper. It's like £3 cheaper, so if you can get it from Savers, I definitely recommend it. I'm going to do a swatch of it. It's my favourite bright pink. See if I'm going for like a Barbie pink, this is my go-to. And I did have the Gerard Cosmetics Coachella. That was my go-to too. This one's exactly this colour of it. I'm going to buy, like I said before, the Coachella shade and compare them both because, yeah. That's what the swatch looks like. It just came in really close, like I was going to punch her. But that's the swatch. So it is a beautiful, bright, darker pink colour. It's amazing. I will put a picture of what it looks like on my lips because I don't want to swatch these all. These don't come off. Like it literally takes oil and wipe them loads to get these off. They're like flipping budge proof. So yeah, I'm not applying because my lips will be flipping bleeding because I had to apply all 5. But yeah, that's what that looks like. An amazing colour. And they have so many different shades in there. They've nudes, they've like prinks, the pinks, the reds, the oranges, of corals. There's purples, there's everything. There's darker colours, everything. And speaking of the different shades, I have this one which is very beaten up. I've had it for 3 years, well over 3 years, which is disgusting. That one's more of a recent, like I think I bought it within this year purchase. But this one I've had for over 3 years. It was my wedding bridal lipstick. And if you notice how chewed up it is, blame my Frenchy son Horton. When I got this out of my bridal bag, because I had it stored in one of my rooms in my house and I was sorting it out, and then I left it on the mattress, Horton got a hold of this and my bridal lip gloss, which was a Catrice one. He chewed this to bits. Lucky I can still use it. I haven't touched the actual product. And the lip gloss was like exact same like this. The lip liner, which was NYX Natural, was chewed to shreds. Luckily I've bought another one and I can still use that whenever I want to recreate the bridal look. But yeah, he chewed that to shreds, but it's still usable. So that one is 05 Loyalist and it is a perfect nude with slight pink undertones. It would be comparable to like MAC Myth and MAC Honey Love, I think. One of them too. I don't think it's as light as Myth, but it isn't. It could be the same shade as Honey Love or like a bit lighter than that. But it is beautiful and part of a slightly darker lip liner. Perfect nude lip combo. So I am going to just swatch that here now, so you can see, and it's still good for being 3 years old. It's still good, like it isn't gone bad or anything. I will smell it. No, still smell that nice sweet smell that the other one does. I'll smell this one just for tits and giggles. Yep, still the same smell, so it hasn't gone bad. So I'm going to use it until this goes bad. Once it starts to kind of go bad, I'm going to buy a new one and fill this one out. But that's what Loyalist looks like, 05. It's a perfect nude colour with slight pink undertones. It's a perfect like colour for brides, for everydays, for a night out look with a nice smoky eye. It's perfect for like any kind of makeup look. It just goes with everything. I love this colour. I do have other colours in this liquid lipstick range and I will be buying more when I get a nice red and a nice orange in it, a coral. And I probably will buy them a nice darker red too. Buy them more the autumn time. It could be the autumn time when you see this, I don't know. But you never know because I do pre-film with videos. But I do want to get more of these shades and I do have a couple more in my drawers, but some of them may be off because I've had them for like 4 years. I know. They're so good. And they are. So this one, the nude ones tend to find you have to reapply them again for like later on the day, but usually they do last all day like the bright ones, but maybe they're not as long lasting, I don't know. But I think because nude, it's lighter colour, tends to like fade a little bit more. But this does layer quite well. So say for instance you've been wearing your nude colour for like most of the day, you're going to top it up for going out. Say for instance you're being at work all day and then you're going to touch up your makeup, clean it up before you go out to meet your friend for coffee or whatnot. Just easily apply that liquid lipstick over top of what already is there and it won't kind of go all bad or anything. As long as you don't do too thick of a layer, it can build up decently well. So yeah, I love them colours, and that shade Loyalist will always play a special place in my heart because it is my bridal liquid lipstick and they better not discontinue it. But I'm going to maybe keep the chewed up one because it's my bridal colour. I don't know, I've kept the lip gloss even though the lip gloss is probably unusable now because it's nearly 3.5 years old, which is disgusting. Liquid lipsticks, as long as they smell okay and they're still same consistency, I'm fine. But lip glosses, because they're like more of a different consistency, they don't tend to last as long. So I'm rambling on too much. Next formula liquid lipstick I have is, it's all rubbed off, but it is a Be Perfect Fleur liquid lipstick, I think it is, or Velvet Matte one. I'll put the exact title because this one's all rubbed off, but it is Fleur Velvet Matte and this is in the shade Boss Babe or Like a Boss. I will put the actual name, I'll show you up close, but look, you can tell, you see like the sparseness of the actual tube. You can tell I've used this really much. It's well loved. You can just tell I've used it loads, but it's all rubbed off. That's the only kind of bulk rub with that packaging. It does tend to like rub off. But the ombre, I love the way it's like a nice ombre into the colour, like the black into the colour is beautiful. But you can tell not much product left in this. This is a perfect red with slight pink undertones to it. It is definitely a red, but it is more of a brighter red. I love a brighter red. I do love a deeper red, but this bright red is perfect for like even day-to-day wear and also on nights out. I love putting it underneath like a lighter coral lipstick like I have on today, which I'll touch up and show you. But I will put pictures of all these what they look like on their own. But this one is a matte liquid lipstick. It smells like strawberries. It's really nice. So because it is older, Well, actually, it still is opaque, but it does take a bit more of a swipe to get it opaque compared to the Maybelline one. Maybe it's because it's older. I got this in Christmas 2021, so I will need a new one too. But I might either buy this because I like this formula, but I prefer the Maybelline for like longer lasting. But this one does last decently well. Now, if I was wearing this colour on its own throughout the whole day, I would need to touch it up at some point during the day if I wanted to keep it fresh. And yeah, it's not too bad because it does layer decent too, and it doesn't dry down too matte where it's uncomfortable. It is matte, but it isn't going to really dry out your lips. But that's what it looks like. It's beautiful. It's almost like the MAC Ruby Roo. I think it's Ruby Roo, yeah. Lipstick, that kind of bright red colour. I love it. I do have it on now underneath a coral liquid lipstick, which I'm going to talk about now. But I also have a nude shade too. And I think it's called Beige. I've got two nude shades. I've got like a really light nude shade. I need to use more of them because I will need to use them up before they go bad. Because I love them. I used to use that nude shade. I think it was called Beige. And I used to use that all the time for everyday looks. Funny enough, when I had dark hair, I preferred nude, but I still wore the bright colours now and again. But now because I've got blonde hair, I'm wearing brights all the time now. I rarely wear nude. It's weird how it works out, but yeah. This colour is beautiful. I love it. So, the next two, which are more of a cream liquid lipstick, they feel more like a normal lipstick. They apply like a liquid lipstick. They're both by P. Louise. So the next lipstick is the P. Louise Lip Base Cream Lipstick in the shade Devotion. It's a beautiful lighter coral shade. I bought this last year and I loved it. I bought it when I last got my lips done, which was April 2023. I am desperate to get them done again. I'm going to get them done later on this year. But this is a colour I bought to treat myself for getting my lips done. I still do that. Well, I haven't done it since I had my lips done last. But every time I get my lip filler done, I always buy a new lipstick. I don't know, I'm weird like that. I think, funny enough, that colour here I have here, I bought that when I got my lips done for Christmas 21. Literally. But this colour, I have it over top of the red. It's a perfect coral, like a light coral. It's not going to be too much in your face. It's not going to be too bright. It's bright enough where it makes an impact, but it is still subtle enough if you don't like too much of a bright colour. And it is on the lighter side, but it still has good pigment to it. That's what it looks like on the actual applicator. Now the applicator is like one of these like old style lip gloss tube applicators, which can, if you're not careful or if you have particularly smaller lips, be messy. So if you do have really small lips, I would say get a lip liner or use it with a lip brush. But I have, because of fillers, thanks to fillers, I have decently full lips. So I can just use that applicator and apply it. But I am going to just swatch it, what it looks like here. So it actually is similar to the red, but it's a lot lighter of a shade. It's a perfect coral colour. I'm not sure what it reminds me of. I think it reminds me of like a liquid lipstick I had years ago. I don't know, but I used to always love coral lipsticks. I had like loads of them like 6-7 years ago. I literally had an obsession with coral lipsticks. It reminds me of actually, do you remember the NYX lip creams? Yeah, like the lip creams that are not really liquid lipsticks, but they are. That one in Ibiza, that shade was my jam 7 years ago, and that one reminds me of it. Funny enough, I just remember that there now. But this colour is absolutely beautiful. Now, it doesn't last as long as a matte liquid lipstick, but it does last decent. It's not going to rub off quickly, and it does like look lovely, and I feel it's comfortable on your lips too. It's not going to dry them out. It's more of a cream finish. It has a bit of a sheen, but not too sheeny, if that makes sense. It's like a semi-matte type of colour, but it's comfortable, really, really comfortable. I recommend it if you have drier lips. Obviously I would say if you've got drier lips, get a lip exfoliator or put a good lip balm on. And then after you've done your makeup, do your lipstick and your lips will be perfect. So this last one, which isn't technically a lipstick, but I use it as a lipstick. It is the P. Louise Eye Base, like the coloured eye base. I've got the shade OTT Orange. This does apply like a lipstick. You can use these anywhere on the face, on the eyes, which I had never done, on the cheeks, which I have never done. I bought this in Be Perfect store last year on the purpose of using it as a liquid lipstick, pretty much. This is OTT Orange. It's the perfect beautiful bright orange colour, less stains, and it does last a decent amount of time. I would say it's comparable to their lip base, definitely like how long it lasts. But this, I'm going to show you, it is the most brightest orange ever. It's like, if you've ever seen the MAC, I think it's Morange, or there's one, actually, yeah, probably MAC Morange, but also, if you remember the Too Faced Melted Matte Liquid Lipstick, the shade Mrs. Roper, which was also my jam 7 years ago. I love that colour. This reminds me of it. Definitely like the exact same colour. Like, look at that. That's the most perfect orange colour ever. I love an orange lip. And when I do bust this out to wear, I just feel amazing with it on. Like, I love a good orange lip. Almost as much as a bright pink one, but I just see an orange, because it's similar to coral, similar to red. I just love it. You can tell most of these are bright colours, but this is like the perfect orange colour. Now, if you do have smaller lips, I would recommend a lip brush again, but because I have decently full lips, I can use an applicator and apply it like that and just pat it out with my fingers and get that shape, because I'm decently good at getting a good shape of this liquid lipstick. So yes, that's my 5 favourites. You can tell on my hand, most of them, if not all of them, are liquid lipsticks. And they are amazing. I think these two are like £10. And this one's like, I'm not sure, I think it's similar price, but a bit more expensive. But they're all decently on the affordable side. I absolutely love them. And all of these lipsticks come in different shades. So if you don't like the colours I have shown you, you can get the colours that you like. So I am going to put on that coral shade and show you what it looks like over top of that red. You can kind of see there, but it's more faded. And I've been loving doing this recently for like summer. So just gonna get it. And then you can see it's much lighter on the lips. I'm going to use the edge of this applicator to overline. Okay. A good tip is do that to get any excess off in the inner part of your mouth, so you don't get any in your teeth. Don't think I have any. So that's what it looks like. You can tell it's the most beautiful corally red summer lip colour. Now, it does look lighter than what it did when I put it on this afternoon, like earlier on the day. That's because I didn't put any more red on, but if I did put it on straight with the red, it does make it like slightly darker coral colour. But when you have it on its own, it looks similar to this, but more of a lighter colour. It is absolutely beautiful. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you again for the next one. Stay gorgeous. God bless. Bye.